Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you guys in class today. Today we are going to learn how to divide whole numbers by one-digit divisor. If you were given a question like this, 852 divided by 2, how do you divide this? Easy. Draw the division symbol. Then you put the first number, which is 852, you put it inside. Then the second number, which is 2, will be outside of the division symbol. Then you start with one digit, which is 8. Then you ask yourself, how many times can 2 go into 8? If you count your fingers, 2, 4, 6, 8. I counted 4 fingers, meaning 2 can go into 8 4 times, right 4 at the top. Then you multiply 2 times 4, that gives 8. Then you subtract 8 minus 8, 0. You bring down 5. Anytime you bring down a digit, you must divide. Because I brought 5 down, then I have to divide. So 2 into 5. 2 can go into 5 how many times? 2 times. You write 2 at the top. Then you multiply 2 times that 2 that you wrote at the top. That gives you what? 4. So you write 4 under 5. Subtract again. 5 minus 4, you have 1. Then finally you bring down digit 2. What do you do when you bring down a digit? You divide. Don't forget that. Anytime you bring down a digit, you must divide. So 2 into 12. That will be 6. Then you multiply 2 times 6. That gives you 12. Then you subtract. If you subtract now, everything will give you 0 because 2 minus 2 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0. So the answer is 426. Let's look at another one. We have 2214 divided by 9. So draw the division symbol. The first number will be inside. 2214 is the first number, so you write it inside. While the second number, which is 9, will be outside of the symbol. Then you start with one digit, which is 2. Can 9 go into 2? It's not possible because 2 is smaller than 9. Because it's not possible, write 0 at the top. That 0 shows that it wasn't possible. Then you do 2 digits, which is 22. How many times can 9 go into 22? That will be 2 times because 9 times 2 is 18. 3 will not work. 9 times 3 is 27. And 27 is bigger than 22. So we can't use 3. So it's 2. You write 2 at the top. Then you multiply. 9 times 2, you have 18. So you write 18 here. Then you subtract. 2 minus 8, not possible. Take 1 from these 2. 1 will be left. That one that you took, put it here to make 12. Then when you do 12 minus 8, you have 4. Then 1 minus 1, 0. You bring down digit 1. Anytime you bring down a digit, you must divide. So how many times can 9 go into 41? That will be what? 4 times. You write 4 at the top. Why did I not use 5? Why didn't I write 5 at the top? 9 times 5 is 45. And 45 is bigger than 41. So we can't use 5. So it's 4. Then you multiply 9 times this 4 that I wrote at the top. 9 times 4 is 36. Write 36 at the bottom. Then subtract. So 1 minus 6 Not possible. You take 1 from 4, 3 is left. That 1 that you took, put it there to make 11. Then you do 11 minus 6, that will be 5. Then 3 minus 3 is 0. Then you write this, the last 0. Then you bring down the last digit, which is 4. Don't forget, when you bring down a digit, you must divide. So because we brought 4 down, then we have to divide. 9 into 54. That should be 6 times, because 9 times 6 is 54. So 9 can go into 54 6 times. Write 6 at the top. Okay? Then you multiply 9 times 6. That gives you 54. Write that 54 at the bottom. Subtract. 4 minus 4, 0. 5 minus 5, 0, 0, 0. Now, the 0 that is in the answer, it does not have a value, so you can cross that 0. So the final answer is 246. It's as simple as that. Let's look at the next question. As usual, draw the division symbol. Then inside, you write the first number, which is 3,785. Then the second number should be written outside of the symbol. Then you start with 1 digit. Start with 3. Can 8 go into 3? No, 8 cannot go into 3. Because it is not possible, you write 0 at the top. That 0 shows that it is not possible. Then you do 2 digits, which is 37. How many times can 8 go into 37? That should be 4 times, because 8 times 4 is 32. It can't be 5, because 8 times 5 is 40, and 40 is bigger than 37, so it's 4 times. You write 4 at the top. Then you multiply 8 times 4. That gives 32. Then when you subtract, what will you have? 7 minus 2 is 5. 3 minus 3 is 0. Then you bring down the next digit, which is 8. When you bring down a digit, you must divide. So how many times can 8 go into 58? That should be 7. So it goes 7 times. Because 8 times 7 is 56. You can't use 8, because 8 times 8 is 64. And 64 is bigger than this 58. So that is why it is 7. Then you multiply 8 times this 7 that I wrote just now. That will give you 56. You write 56 at the bottom. Then you subtract. 8 minus 6 is 2. 5 minus 5, 0. Then you bring down this 0. Now, you bring down the last digit, which is 5. Anytime you bring down a digit, you must divide. So because we brought 5 down, then we have no choice than to divide. How many times can 8 go into 25? That will be 3. Because 8 times 3 is 24. You write 24 at the bottom. When you subtract, 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay? Then 2 minus 2 is 0. And you write this 0 and then the third 0. For this question, we happen to have a remainder. What is the remainder? The remainder is this one that I circled. Alright? So you go to the top and write remainder 1. Alright? Now, that 0 that is in the answer, it has no value. Cross the 0. Cancel the 0. So the final answer is 473 remainder 1. In the next lesson, we are going to learn how to divide whole numbers, okay, with one-digit divisor and with 0 in the quotient. Here we have come to the end of this video. If you love my video, do well to like, subscribe, and share it to your friends. Like they say, good things are worth sharing. Bye.